WrestleMania saw The Rock screwed out of the WWE Championship by Vince McMahon and John Cena. The champ has sold his soul to Satan himself, and now the Great One is out for revenge. Welcome to What If The Rock Never Left WWE, Series 2. The landscape of the WWE drastically changes when Randy Orton joins Cena and Vince to form the modern-day power trip. With Rock out of the picture, Cena and Orton dominate the WWE under the watchful eye of the chairman. As the power trip reigns, the People's Champ eyes an epic return.
John Cena, what'd you think was gonna happen? You knew payback was coming. You tell everybody that you have it all, that you've done it all.
Nothing without the WWE title.
Rock and Cena meet in a huge rematch on SummerSlam, with the WWE Championship on the line.
You want to stack the deck against The Rock, you and Vince McMahon? Bring it.
Despite his efforts, The Rock falls victim to Cena in the power trip once again.
You want to beat up on Mick Foley 2-on-1? Well, now you can try and show how tough you are 2-on-2. Oh my God.
A year-long rivalry comes to a head at Survivor Series, where Team Raw clashes with the power trip, looking to remove them once and for all. Randy Orton leaves a trail of destruction in his path as he finally breaks out of Cena's shadow. Attention turns to the Royal Rumble. Can anyone stop the Viper? The Rock puts up a fight, like he always does. But in the end, he's cheated out of his WrestleMania dream by the World Heavyweight Champion, Edge, who's happy to avoid The Rock on the grandest stage.
You go to the back of the line, and somebody else takes your spot.
Rock turns his focus to SmackDown, where, to the annoyance of the champ, he's allowed to enter the Blue Brand's Elimination Chamber match. The Rock outlasts 5 men to book his ticket to WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, The Rock will bring it. You bet you can't be fast. The Rock will bring it.
Rock and Edge collide for the title at the 25th anniversary of WrestleMania. The Great One marks the occasion by becoming the new World Heavyweight Champion. The People's Champ continues to get the better of Edge as we head into the summer of 2009. Waiting in the wings to get a title shot is fan favorite Jeff Hardy, who finally gets his big chance against The Rock at the Bash.
The Rock respects you, knows what you've done.
I am who I am, and I am proud of who and what I am right now.
Hardy brings his A-game to dethrone the Great One in an emotional triumph. A moment of respect between the two stars is short-lived. CM Punk ruins Hardy's celebration by cashing in his Money in the Bank contract to win the world title. And an intense summer rivalry between the two was born. The Rock returns at the 2010 Royal Rumble, and he has history on his mind. The Great One wins the third Rumble match of his career to equal Stone Cold's record, but an even bigger achievement awaits on the horizon.
The Rock knows that the title chases back to Frank Gosh, Lou Thez, Ricky Steamboat, and whoa, Ric Flair!
The People's Champ is eyeing up a 16th world title win to equal Ric Flair's all-time record. The man that stands in his way is Chris Jericho, who claims to be a bigger legend than Flair and Rocky combined.
The top superstars on SmackDown as the World Heavyweight Champion.
What a disgusting lack of respect.
Rock and Y2J clash in the Arizona desert. Two iconic rivals, one historic goal.
I will still be the champion. The Rock is taking you very serious, Chris Jericho. This is SmackDown. This is The Rock's show.
The Rock is now the most decorated world champion of all time, and doesn't he know it? As his historic reign continues, the Great One aligns himself with a new faction on SmackDown. MVP, Mark Henry, Shelton Benjamin, and manager Ron Simmons join what becomes known as the Nation, an homage to Rock's old group. The Rock embraces the baller lifestyle as the greatest champion of all time, much like the styling and profiling Flair did back in the day. He preserves his record reign against some of the Blue brand's finest as the Nation runs SmackDown throughout 2010.
So why don't you come out here and celebrate with The Rock tonight?
With bragging rights approaching, the Nation shows up on Raw to assert their dominance. Chaos ensues. New champions are crowned and bitter enemies are made. The Rock faces The Miz in a champion vs. champion match at bragging rights, but repercussions of the Nation's Raw endeavors are imminent. The Nexus's assault of The Rock sparks faction warfare in the WWE as the nation looks to respond.
You become the most hated man in the WWE.
The most dominant groups in the company go head-to-head at Survivor Series as the nation takes on the Nexus. The Nexus proves to be the most cohesive unit in the WWE, and defeat to them signals the beginning of the end for the nation. A vengeful Randy Orton ends The Rock's historic reign as payback for the nation's assault that cost him the WWE title. Orton is hell-bent on dismantling the group, member by member, until he finally takes down the High Chief. The once dominant faction unravels before The Rock's very eyes as the Viper picks off ally after ally. Now, The Rock has to go at it alone as the two generational stars finally meet on the grandest stage. After a turbulent 2011, The Rock finds himself with the chance to avenge the biggest defeat of his career.
I choose my partner to be The Rock. The Rock is here. John Cena, your wish just came true.
4 years after the biggest shock in WrestleMania history, the two faces of the WWE meet on the grandest stage again. And for both, it's all about redemption.
WrestleMania 28, John Cena versus The Rock. Both said the time for talk is over. Whatever it is that John Cena does, whatever it is that The Rock does, they want to do it the absolute best.
If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel and never miss an upload.